Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a haul for you guys. Now this haul is going to be very exciting because I have tried, I would say, probably every single product that is in this haul. So I'm going to be giving you guys all of my first impressions, my reviews. I'm going to be doing swatches. It's going to be a really fun video, and a lot of the products I'm going to be featuring today are a lot of new releases. So I'll be giving you all of my thoughts and opinions on all of them so you'll know for yourself if you want to buy them or not. So this makeup haul has been accumulated over the past month and a half. There is quite a lot of stuff in here. Some of the stuff I did by myself, while others were sent to me for PR samples, and a lot of these products have become my everyday favorites, so I cannot wait to tell you guys all about them, and let's get into it. Okay, so the first things that I want to talk about are these three Too Faced Love Flush blushes. Now Too Faced literally just released these not too long ago. The three colors that I have here are Baby Love, I Will Always Love You, and Love Hangover. I specifically picked out these three blushes from the whole entire collection because I found them to be the most wearable shades for my skin tone in particular, and I found them to be just gorgeous, gorgeous shades that I knew I would wear a ton. So this right over here is called Baby Love, and this is the perfect nude blush. I've been wearing this literally every single day because it just goes with every single eye look that I wear, and it never ever clashes. It is a fairly matte blush, although I feel like it has a little bit of a sheen to it, and if you're gonna get any of the blushes from the collection, I highly recommend this one because it just is so versatile. So the next one I have over here is called Love Hangover. This is a gorgeous pink with a little bit of gold reflex in it, and I want to mention that these blushes are not overly pigmented. It's really difficult to over apply it, although it is buildable, so if you like a really intense blush you could definitely get it with this, but it's also pretty foolproof in the sense that you're not going to have clown cheeks, which is always good. And then the last one for my collection is I Will Always Love You, and this is such a pretty coral shade. When I saw this, I literally fell in love. It's like a coral with, again, gold reflex in it. So here are all three of the blushes swatched. Here is I Will Always Love You, Love Hangover is in the center, and Baby Love is on the end. Okay, so I have a ton of lip products to show you guys today. I think I have more lip products than anything else in this haul. So Kat Von D recently came out with a ton of new liquid lipsticks, so I picked up one shade. So the one that I picked up is called Bachelorette, and this is such a gorgeous shade. It's like a really, really warm berry shade that leans a little bit more pink, and it is just so flattering on. I adore it. This is what the color looks like swatched on my hand. I really like the formula of these liquid lipsticks. They're very thin in texture, so they do not feel very heavy on the lips, and they last forever. They set and they will not move. You could have a full 7-course meal and these things will not go anywhere. However, I do find that the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks are exceptionally drying. Liquid lipsticks in and of themselves are very drying, but Kat Von D liquid lipsticks I find are just a little bit more drying than normal, just because they are so long wearing. They will literally stay on you like a tattoo, which is good if you're going out and you want to eat a little bit but you really want a bright red lip and you don't want to keep on reapplying. These things are amazing for that because you will not have to worry your little head about them. Okay, these things, oh, I am very excited about. These are the new Anastasia liquid lipsticks for their fall 2015 collection. I just received these in the mail yesterday and I was so happy. I'm not joking. I ran from the mailbox to my house, grabbed scissors, and just ripped it open and threw them all on my lips. I gotta say the Anastasia team did an amazing job with these liquid lipsticks for their fall collection. A lot of the colors are very wearable. There are a lot of unique ones as well, which I really like, and really cool colors, like a blue one called Paint, which is really cool. I actually did a lip art with this color that's on my Instagram. If you want to check it out, go on Instagram. So I'm going to go through each lipstick really quickly just to give you an idea of what they look like. The one on my lips right now is called Dusty Rose. So this is Dusty Rose swatched on the hand as well. So the next color is Veronica. Now this is just a little bit darker than Dusty Rose. Another gorgeous mauve pink shade with a lot of brown undertones. So this is Veronica. You can see it is a few shades darker than Dusty Rose. Then we have Trust Issues, which is so pretty, and this shade is darker than Veronica's. But you can see that Trust Issues has a little bit more of those purpley berry undertones, whereas Veronica has more brown and Dusty Rose has a little bit more pink. Then we have Sepia or Sepia. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. This is probably one of my favorites from the collection just because it is so unique but still wearable. It's that really cool tone, grayish brown color that is really on trend right now. So moving on to the lighter shades, this one over here is called Blush. This is basically a baby pink color. I would say it's pretty neutral as well. It's not too warm, but it's also not too cool. Most of these colors are permanent, by the way, but I do believe that Sorbet, as well as I think one or two others, are not. I will make a little annotation over here to let you guys know. I just can't remember off the top of my head. So yeah, Sorbet, it is not permanent, but you could get it right now if you want. This is a really pretty retro coral shade. So that is Sorbet right over there. super pretty. Then over here we have Sugar Plum. Now Sugar Plum is a really cool color. It's not like a completely flat color. It has a little bit of like a purpley blue sheen to it, which is really cool. Basically like a deep berry shade. As soon as I swatched it, it reminds me a lot of MAC Rebel. Now we have a really pretty red. This is Sarafine or Sarafine. This is a very classic red color. It's super, super pretty. I would consider it like a cherry red. So this one over here is called Paint. It's a bright blue color. It's super cool. It has a little bit of like a metallic finish to it, which is really awesome. Then I have a black one. This is called Midnight. I remember Norvina described it as a warmer black. It's not so cool tone. So if you are going to wear a black liquid lipstick or a black lipstick, having a warmer black on is going to be a lot more flattering than having like a cool tone black. So these are all the new Anastasia liquid lipsticks for fall 2015. They are gorgeous. So I do have a few more lip products I want to talk about, but I will come back to them a little bit later. But first, I want to mention these gorgeous Buxom palettes. So at the Buxom display at Sephora, there are a ton of single eyeshadows that are now on display, and you basically get to pick 6 of them and put them in a palette for $50. So I created 2 palettes myself, and I created a cool tone one and a warm tone one. So this is what they look like. I am very impressed with these eyeshadows. I really wasn't sure what to expect because I've never tried Buxom eyeshadows before, but I was very pleasantly surprised. They are very creamy and buttery and pigmented and easy to blend and easy to work with, and all of the good things that eyeshadows could be. Now the bad thing is that I actually don't have the names of each individual eyeshadow on me right now, so I'm going to write all the names in the description box down below. But here is the cool tone palette that I created. It is so gorgeous and I've been reaching for it so much. And here is the warm palette that I created, and every time I look at this palette it just makes me happy. The colors are just so beautiful. Now this eyeshadow palette I actually just received in the mail and I'm wearing it on my eyes today. This is the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. Now I originally heard about this from Desi Perkins. She like snapped about it probably a few months ago, and Nikki Tutorials just mentioned them in her favorites, and when she mentioned it, it was like the final straw for me. I was like, okay, I gotta get it, I gotta try these out. Now these are very expensive palettes. They're $50 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eyeshadows. All I wanted was to buy like 6 of them, but I had to hold myself back and just get one because they are very, very pricey. But they are probably, like I'm not exaggerating, some of the best eyeshadows I have ever used. I feel like I'm saying creamy and pigmented way too much in this video, but like it's the only way to describe them. They almost feel like wet. They are so creamy. This particular palette is palette number 5. If you like really warm eyeshadows, you have to get this palette. It has the most gorgeous combination of shadows in here. Okay, so this is what it looks like swatched, although I really feel that is not doing it justice. Like when I look at it in person, each eyeshadow has such dimension to it. If you are going to buy these shadows, you need to get the number 5 palette because it is everything. Okay, so I'm going to be reading this from my phone because I want to get this right. So Makeup Forever just released their first ever brand campaign which promotes individuality and self-expression. So the collection is called Be Bold, Be Unexpected, Be You. So they sent me the Jamie Chung palette, and it comes with a blue, this like really pretty greeny color, this beige color, and a cream. This green color is probably my favorite in the palette. It's just so pretty for all over the lid as a smoky eye. I would love to do a tutorial using this color. It's just gorgeous. I would say that 3 out of the 4 eyeshadows in here are really nice. These 2 eyeshadows are absolutely gorgeous. The cream one is a very pigmented and nice like cream shade, but this color right over here I'm not very impressed with. It does not give off a lot of pigment and it feels a little bit dry when I touch it, whereas the other ones are very creamy. So I'm a little bit disappointed with this one, but the other 3 are really gorgeous, and I would say that these 2 are like the stars of this palette. Okay, so I actually have 2 brushes that I just picked up from Sephora. Now these are from the brand new Haute Couture and Sephora Pro collection. I got 2 of the brushes, the pointed like powder brush and then the blush brush. I gotta say that I'm a little bit disappointed in this collection. Haute Couture's brushes are supposed to be some of the best brushes like in the industry. They're supposed to be really soft and just beautiful quality, but they are extremely expensive. These brushes were very expensive as well, but they're not as expensive as like normal Haute Couture brushes, but because of the price tag that's on them, they're like $50 each. I expected them to be absolutely incredible, and I feel like they're lacking in some places. I really like this one. This one right over here I'm a little bit disappointed with. I got this brush because I wanted to use it as like my bronzer brush, but I feel like it's probably more suited to contour with because I want a bronzer brush to be very fluffy and not dense whatsoever, so I don't get any harsh lines. It's a fluffy brush, but you can see it like bounces right back, but I find it to be just a little bit too dense for my liking. It's a very soft brush as well, don't get me wrong. I just wish it was just a little bit looser. However, this brush, which is considered like the blush brush, I actually really like. I use this 3 different ways today. I use it to apply my highlight, to apply my blush, as well as to set my under eyes. And I actually liked it to do all of those things. I really enjoy this to apply my highlight because it's quite small, so it fits really nicely right on top of the cheekbones. Yeah, I didn't think I would love it to apply blush, but I really do. Because it is so small, you're really able to get precise with it, which I do really like. Overall, would I recommend these brushes? I don't know. I feel like there are other brushes out there which do pretty good jobs. I just don't know if they're worth that $50 very steep price tag. Just my opinion. Bobbi Brown recently came out with a new collection, and within that new collection there was a new Shimmer Brick. You know I had to get myself that Shimmer Brick. I am obsessed with the Shimmer Bricks. I love using them in so many different ways. I think they're amazing because they are just so versatile. Use them as a blush, as a highlight. The bronzier ones you could use as a bronzer. Even as an eyeshadow, they are just really, really great. So this one is called Sunset Pink. I do believe this is obviously limited edition. I love this so much because it has those pink as well as those bronzy shades in here. It just gives you that really gorgeous like bronzy pink glow to your cheeks. When it's all swirled together, it almost creates like a rose gold shade. That is what it looks like. It is just so pretty. I would pick this up if you like those Shimmer Bricks and you like this type of color. Like, oh my god, look at that. Girl. Okay, I've been waiting to talk about these ever since I got them. These are the Sephora brand liquid lipsticks, and I'm so sad that nobody talks about these because they are incredible. They are some of my new favorite liquid lipsticks. Texture of them is absolutely beautiful. They are very thin when applied and they last forever. The price is also like so good. The Sephora brand is always a little bit less expensive than the other brands, and I'm very excited to tell you guys that I found a dupe for Anastasia Craft. This is Anastasia Craft, probably one of my favorite liquid lipsticks from them. So this is what Anastasia Craft looks like, swatch in my hand. This is the Sephora brand number 14. Now these babies are not even sisters, they are twins. This is Anastasia Craft, this is Sephora number 14. Yeah, they're pretty spot on. So I'll quickly swatch the other ones that I have for you guys. This one over here is my favorite. Again, it's like a mauve pink shade. I feel like this is probably a dupe for Dusty Rose. I actually don't know what the number is because I ripped it off by mistake, but I will always put it in the description box down below. So that is the mauve one right over there. Then we have a super bright mandarin shade. This is number 10. That is the orange shade. Then we have this one, which is another one of my favorites, such a gorgeous purple. This is number 12. And this shade, which is the one that I just got, it's number 07. That is that one right over there. Like, how gorgeous are these? So I just swatched Dusty Rose next to the mauve color from Sephora. They're very similar, not as good as a dupe as these two, but they are extremely similar. Dusty Rose, I think, is just a little bit lighter. Okay, so now I have a bunch of new NARS stuff to talk about. The first one that I want to quickly talk about is the new Audacious Mascara. I used this once, I did not like it. I didn't find that it did anything to my lashes. The wand is really cool. It's a very like spiky wand. I found that it gave my lashes like a little bit of length, but not enough length, and I gave them no volume. Quickly wanted to say I would not recommend this mascara. The packaging is gorgeous, but you're obviously not going to buy an expensive mascara just for the packaging. I just wanted to let you guys know that very quickly. That's it. Okay, but products that I do like from NARS that they just released are their new eyeshadow sticks. Now these were sent to me and I absolutely adore them. They are so beautiful. What I like so much about these eyeshadow sticks is that they come in a ton of gorgeous colors and they're very, very long wearing. And the colors that they do come in are very wearable ones as well. Even the ones that are in like a color are still very wearable because they are like more like a darker version of the color. Do you know what I mean? I'm only going to swatch my 3 favorites for you guys. The first one is called Goddess. This is a gorgeous like highlighting shade. It is so pretty just to like really quickly pop on the inner corners of your eyes or on your brow bones or even all over the lid, or as a base. These eyeshadow sticks are very versatile. So that right over there is Goddess. My 2 other favorites, this one is called Glenan. This is a navy color. This is the navy color. Super, super pretty. And then my favorite from the whole entire collection is this one over here called Aigle Noir. I don't really know how to say it. It's like a green color and it has a lot of pretty gold flecks in it, and it's a very, very wearable green as well. Isn't that pretty? I really love this one. I'm not swatching the whole collection because I feel like this video is getting really long, and those are really like the 3 standout ones and that I would recommend the most out of the entire collection. Okay, so I quickly want to talk about the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. Now, I actually filmed a first impression using this, but I lost all the footage, which really annoyed me, and I'm not going to redo the first impression because it's not a first impression anymore. But I figured I would tell you guys my thoughts on it, and I really like it. I like this a lot more than the original foundation. I found that the original Makeup Forever HD never truly set on my skin, and I just didn't love it. I liked it a lot, but I didn't love it. This one literally looks invisible on the skin. For me personally, I have dry skin, and it did not accentuate my dry patches whatsoever, and it just looked so good, especially on videos and especially on camera. On the naked eye, it looked almost invisible, and it's a medium to full coverage, which is really great. That's my quick little review on this little baby over here. So that is it for the haul. I really hope you guys enjoyed listening to all of my first impressions and reviews of all of these pretty new products. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you like hauls and would like to see more, or you just enjoyed this video, and of course subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing this makeup tutorial for you guys. I absolutely adore this look for every day because it is fresh, but it is also glam, because you could pair this face